Oh, yeah, yeah, hey there, guys. No, what's up? Before we get into this video, so if you guys are wondering whatever happened to my who is a pack mom. And my thoughts on the Pac-Man World 3 videos. So you guys may be wondering what happened to those videos. Well, I deleted them. Mm, it's because it's because through the boy those videos did not age well with me. Now that's my own personal opinion. Yeah, so we are gonna be ranking. I mean, doing a list. When a cartoon and video game dads, good to evil. So I did a cartoon and a video game moms a good to evil video. Yeah. So please go and check that out. All right, here we go. So the gold medal for most good dad is a pacha from the Emperor's New Groove. Now, like a pacha in the Emperor's New Groove franchise, he is described as a good-natured, caring, and a brave dad. Now he is the loyal voice of the reason. And he is a good dad to his kids, yes, and even Cusco. Now the silver medal for most good dad is a Holly Spider from Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends franchise. Now he is a good dad too. Sure, though he may not be heroic as some dads are. But dildo, we say though he belongs here. It's because like they're raising a whole bunch of kids. He can handle that, especially that he's very very smart and intelligent. A bronze medal, George Jetson. Now, what can we say about George Jetson? Well, he was a grumpy, and especially a mean ability dad, though though, but only in season one of the Jetsons. I mean, like he was rude towards his son Elroy and his own daughter Judy, which is why he loses a couple of adult points from that. Though, but still, though, he is a good dad nonetheless. Mm, mm, Plus, though, he loves Elroy and Judy Jetson very much. Now, next is the Chauncey Pesky and Cyril Sneer and so Emblem from Kirby Right Back at Ya, the Raccoons, and from the boss on Maggie. Now, yes, sure, though he may not be. I mean, yes, sure. They all have the same problems and issues. Though, but still, though, Chauncey Pesky, he loves Maggie and Bella, Pubert, and of course, Aldrin very much. And he does rightfully punish them in the last episode for good reasons. And even though that Zero Snail, on the other hand, you know, sure, even though he does have flaws, and his treatment towards his own son sometimes. But still, though, he does love him. Now, as for Sir Emblem, sure, he though he may not be a good dad towards a tough Tiff and of course his adopted son, who of course Kirby. Just but he will stand up for Kirby, Tiff and Tough. When it comes down to King DDD, yeah. All right. Now it's time for the gray area, dads. And of course, though, a Henry bag from Courage the Cowardly Dog. And of course, Marvin from SML. They're worth mentioning. Now, now as for Courage Bag's dad, though we though only saw him in one episode, and that's about it. But hey, at least he cares about Courage, right? And for Marvin, I mean, like Marvin will sell Jeffy for cash and the money, which is just a downright terrible. Yeah, and which is why he's on this list. But hey, at least he's not as bad as his the wife, Rose. And of course, Fred Flintstone is worth mentioning. Now, of course, though, why? He though he literally teaches his own daughter Pebbles Flintstone all those sorts of bad things. But hey, but at the end of the day, though, he does care about his little pebbly poo very much. And of course, Papa, Mario, from the Mario franchise, is worth noting too. And he may not be the smartest bulb in the box, but hey, and at least he does care about Mario and Luigi dearly. And he and that one line where he said, "You are bringing your brother down with you." Yeah, too harsh. All right, last is Cranky Kong, also known as Donkey Kong Senior. Now you guys know why he's on this list. He beats Donkey Kong Jr., Diddy Kong, and of course Dixie Kong, and of course and his fellow the other Kongs. And that's why he's on this list. Yes, but the only saving grace is he does deep down care about all of them. And that's just sweet. But it's time for part 2. Okay. Bye.